Good evening and welcome to Piran Films, the start of the season 2012-13, and this is the opening Friday night match in the South West Peninsula League. Tonight, St Austell versus Newquay. In the programme it describes it as being a cracker, and certainly we're looking forward to it with the likes of Dan Nancarrow now trying his hand as player manager for the Lily Whites, also bringing in Martin Giles and new goalkeeper Jason Peters. Was for Newquay, well, they're up from Division 1 West champions. They were last season, played 32, only lost the one match, and so they were hot favourites to do well this season. Although last Sunday against Liverton in the opening South West Peninsula League game between the two champions, they disappointed slightly. Danny Brooke getting the goal, but they'll be hoping for more from Danny and the likes of Ashley Piggott. And new signing Danny Zalek, who's been around the circuit. That's Friday Night Football, Piran Films, St Austell versus Newquay.
Yeah, just wanted to say a massive thank you to Mark at Piran Films for doing mine and Melissa's wedding back in June. We weren't going to have a wedding video, but approached Mark and great manner, showed us some of the things he'd done before, and instantly we wanted something done. Great on the day, really affable, really friendly. Barely noticed he was there actually. Real credit to himself for that. He just went about his business. Everyone really welcoming to everyone. Really made everyone feel like he was part of the whole day. And getting back from honeymoon to find the DVD on the door was great service. Only sort of 2 weeks after the ceremony itself, and the finished product was absolutely brilliant. It was so good to have a recollection of what was just an amazing day, and Mark captured all the amazing moments that just made the day what it was, and it is fantastic to have a record of that for forever. So I'm really grateful to Mark. Thank you for doing that.
Deacon looks up, crosses it towards that near post. Rescue with just a faintest of touches, goes all the way across, and a goal kick, which Dingle being fouled. Quick free kick taken. Carl Rickard chasing, putting the keeper under pressure. Then the effort by Tinsley over the bar, but off a Newquay player. Short stuff by St Austell, and then they tried to get Rickard into the game, but Isbell now on the ball. Now he does find Rickard. Rickard on the edge of the box, lines up to shoot, and there was just inches away from taking the lead. Chris Rescue, good play there by the number 10, getting it into the space. Giles with the cross towards Isbell. Isbell going for it, and in fact, well, yes, it did come off the defender, Sean Middleton, with a good header there, getting in before Isbell. Newquay, Josh Kemp flicks it towards Zalek. Zalek, it's one of those players who just goes for goal.
Yeah, no, they just started to play it well, I thought, Newquay, and when they get the ball into Zalek's feet, there's plenty of movement there. They nearly caught St Austell there, so they want to keep on that, you know, and they just played another one of those long balls that was just, you know, to no man's, and Smith and Weddell back there will just eat them up. You know, they got three massive great guys. Why they're playing it in the air, I don't know. Just get it on the deck.
Well, that's a good pass by Rescue to Carl Rickard, and the summer signing from St Denis, knocking that one over the bar from not too far out. Newquay moving forward, good 1-2 there between Zalek and Kemp. Zalek moving in on goal, but his effort straight to the feet of Jason Peters, who came off his line, got a good chance, gone begging. Keeper Peters had no problems whatsoever as the keeper takes that goal kick, finds Rickard. Rickard gets the better, a bunt. And then losing possession. Newquay break again, Danny Zalek this time. Surely he'll make a better opportunity. Yes, and there it is! 41 minutes on the clock. Ball by Kemp on his Zalek, and it's the visitors take the lead.
Yeah, that's against them when they play in the first half, but Newquay come on really strong here, and like I say, if they can get the ball down and it on the feet along those big defenders of St Austell, they can do something. That just proves this long ball's not going to play them today, and when they do get it down, they look really good. So St Austell better beware. They got their heads down now. 5 minutes to half time, not a good time to concede. So Nancarrow will have his work cut out at half time here to get them going again. But here we go.
Farrant on the ball again on that far side, taking on Giles, comes outside, then crosses it. And in fact, Weldon got a header to it, and Peters finger tipping it over the bar, but almost looked then as if there's a lack of communication. St Austell defender ducking just at the last moment. Waste of a corner there for the away side as Peters takes a quick goal kick, finds Carl Rickard. Rickard lobs the keeper, and there we are, the equaliser. 6 minutes into the second half, and it was so simple.
I'm sure he must have learned that from Gary Penalligan. That was the old Penalligan, up and under, and away they go. And they caught him napping, and they put fair dues to him. He took it really well. Good goal, one each, game on.
Can only imagine that substitution must be because Tinsley's picked up a knock.
Yeah, for sure. He hobbled off a bit. He didn't look too happy, so he's definitely picked up a knock. And obviously they haven't got many left-sided players that he can utilise there. It's a bit of a strange decision for me that he brings already on. He's struggling a bit, I believe, for work commitments for this season. And he's going to score now after offside.
There he is on the ball. In fact, he does with his first action of the game. 20 minutes into the second half, Mulready with his unfavoured right foot showed why he was brought on, Glyn. What a substitution by the St Austell management side. 20 minutes and St Austell take the lead, and talk you through that goal then, Glyn.
Well done, Nanks. That's one for you. That's a great substitution, and that's something he can put in his pocket now and build on. He started to wind them up a bit now, so they've got some belief. But already scoring, that's at first. He's not a prolific goal scorer, but well done to him. Lovely to see him out there playing.
Dan Lee with the throw, using the slope and finding Mulready. Giles running onto this one, a good powerful run and a great shot, but clapped out the air by Chudgeon. First South Peninsula League game of the season, Friday night football. Piran Fields brought it to you. St Austell 2, Newquay 1.
We've been caught by two very sloppy goals. Outside of that, I thought we dealt with most things they had to offer. They're very, very strong at set piece. We worked it out on Tuesday, and I thought we dealt with that very well. And it's come from our own set piece with one ball over the top, and that's schoolboy football to get caught like that. And then the second one, we've got caught ball watching, and you can't affect the ball when it's 30 yards away from you. You can affect the player that runs in behind you, and unfortunately we let that player go blindside of us, and Damon Mulready, who's supposed to have retired, comes on and scores. So no, not disheartened, because you can see what it meant to St Austell. We're the team that's come up from the West Division. All the pressure's on them this year. There's no pressure on us. We'll be fine. And we ended up out there with Cameron, 17 years old, Sam Trudgeon in goal, 17 years old. The future's looking good, and no, we're not despondent about today's loss.
Not despondent, but first game of the season, it would have been nice to have got a win.
Of course, every game you want to win, but you've got to be realistic. You can't win every game. It's very hard to win every game. Look at what they had out there. Tom Smith, FA Vars winner, Chris Resky. There's Dan Lean. There's experienced Peninsula and above players. If you go through our side, there's a lot of young lads who are still learning their trade. That has a youth policy that's able to bring those players through, and we're proving that. There would have been another player here today, but unfortunately got cried off at the last minute. We're not in a position to just steamroller the league. We have to do it sensibly, and that's with our youth policy and bringing some experience and good players in and around them. We've matched them kick for kick today. They won the cup final at the end. That's probably the biggest roar that they'll have this year, and it's beaten us.
So, you told us what you thought, but you move on now. Tuesday, St Blaise at Mount Wise. Must be looking forward to that one as a former club.
Look forward to every game. We've got to bounce back from that, and that's what we've just said to the players. I'll go and watch them tomorrow. I'll make sure that we're fully prepared, and hopefully we'll go out and kick our season off with 3 points. There's no easy games, and we switched off twice, and we've been caught twice. We addressed a couple of things at half time, but sometimes you don't expect those sort of mistakes at this level. I wouldn't expect that from my school team. So people have got to learn and learn very quickly, and they've got to trust, and that's what I've said to them. You've got to trust in the information that's being given to them, and if then things are wrong, then it's my fault. But couple of poor decisions. That's what the game's come down to today.
Just one final question. You mentioned schoolboy errors. So as a coach, as a manager, do you go in heavy? You had them out here on the pitch talking to them, or do you just
they know.
Politely tell them right?
They know. The two errors, the players that were involved know. I don't need to rant at them. They'll go away this evening. They'll be disappointed, and hopefully they'll try and learn from that.
Couldn't ask for any more. Absolutely delighted with the boys. First 20-25 minutes I thought we were the better team, had 2 or 3 really good chances, but then Newquay slowly came into it, had a decent chance by Zalek which Jason saved, and 2 minutes later an identical chance, and they finished strong in the first half, and I'm glad half-time came when it did, to be honest with you.
So what did you say at half-time? Did you give them a rollicking or what?
I raised my voice a little bit, but I think we lost our shape. We kept going long ball, which we didn't want to do. And we just said to him, we scored 1, we think we can go out and win it, and all the boys were absolutely buzzing to get out, and as soon as we scored that first goal, I think there was only 1-2 minutes. Then we brought Damon Mulready on because Newquay were causing us problems down the right hand side. Brought Damon on because he's a natural left back just to shore things up. Then he pops up there just a box with an absolute great finish. So first game of the season, no one wants to lose. First game of the season, really happy. Glyn Hooper, Newquay. They'll finish top half easy, and very, very happy.
They'll finish top half. What about St Austell's chances?
We'll just take each game as it comes. Next is Camelford Wednesday. We have got a very good squad. We've got competition for places everywhere, but no targets at this time. We're just going to take one game at a time, and next is Camelford Wednesday.
And you as player manager now, I had Glyn Rowett sitting beside me summarising. He felt you should have been on the pitch at the very start.
It was a difficult decision. I mean, I've had sleepless nights since Sunday thinking what I'm going to do. I had to drop a couple of people from the squad because we've got a big squad. Then Wednesday and Thursday, I've been suffering with the dreaded man flu, so I didn't go to work yesterday, been feeling rough today, so I didn't think I could put 60, 70 minutes in. So, Ricks he looked good in, good in pre-season, and he came in and scored a good goal, and happy, but I'm knackered now.
And one final question. I was asking your coach, Kelvin Hunkin, who takes the credit for that substitution. Already on within seconds, he scored.
I knew that one was coming. I'm taking the credit for that one. 100% me. We both said we needed to shore things up because Farrant was causing us problems. He's quick, and we'll call it joint then, sure.
But as a striker, you would have been proud of that finish.
Oh, then it's all left foot. I didn't even know he had a right foot, but brilliant finish for Damo. He's a good lad. He's not available as much as we'd like him to be with work commitments, but he's happy to help out, and delighted, absolutely delighted.
And that's, I think,
that's
our
it.
cue
That's
to
the end
finish.
of that.
Thanks, Dan Nancarrow.
That's all right. Thank you, Dave.